Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. Indeed, it is a beautiful Thursday here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. Wherever you are on the globe, I'm excited to come your way once again. This is Salon's Blog, and you are highly welcome. Let's get started. We have no time. Today has been a very, very busy day for some of us, and I'm excited to be busy with you right here as well. Quickly, you see, our coach spoke at length yesterday. For the first time, he spoke to the issues. Poch finally spoke to the issues the way some of us expect him to be speaking. He's been using kids' gloves on the players for far too long. But it looks like he's beginning to realize that using the kids' gloves each time or every time, it's not going well. And it is a high time he began to use what? The whip. It is sometimes when you continue to use the kids' glove, the kids will go astray. He began to realize that there is a need for him to begin to be proactive in his decisions. He needs to be proactive in the way he deals with issues. You whip the kid, you bring him back, you put your hand around his neck, and he still feels the love. He now realizes that it's a correction you are giving him. But when you continually put your hand around, the shoulder of the kid, even though the kid is wrong, the child is wrong, you continue to put your hand around his, his neck. He feels what he has done is right. He will do it again and again and again. No wonder the players are still backing the coach. Yes, it is good. Players back their coach. But when they back you, when the players are backing you, there's no issue in the dressing room. But they are not delivering for you. They are not playing for you. They are backing you. But they are not delivering. I mean, they back you. They are playing your tactics, but they are not delivering. What do you do? What do you do? Pochettino, for once, he made it very clear. Against Burnley, it was a disaster. It was a disaster. There was no movement on the pitch. There was no running from the players. Yes, Poch has a dressing room, but there was no movement. There was no running. The game there was no intensity in the game. Yesterday, Pochettino hit right on the nail. The head of the nail. And he said, this is Chelsea Football Club. This is Chelsea. Listen, we are back to the 12th position. And if this was to be, how do you call it? Abramovich's era, Poch himself would have been gone by now. Because each time he comes to the press conference, it's like everything is all right. It's a project. It is a project. It is a project. Yes, we understand it's a project. Players that are 22, 21, 19, dear friend, as a matter of fact, once you turn 18, you are no more a kid. In football terms, you are still learning. Yes, but as soon as you get to that 19, 20, we have some of the players that are 21, 22 in the squad. How old is Disasi? 26. 26. He might be one of the oldest in the squad, but he is. How old is Badasheli? Is he 22 or so, or 23? How old is how do you call him? Cucurella. Cucurella is not 19. He's not 20. So if you want to go by their age, these guys are supposed to be men by now on the pitch of play. You can't always go and be telling us, oh, it's a project. Let's give these boys, they are young, and it's entering their head. It is entering their head. That is why they are not performing. Finally, or before I move on, Niza Kinzala said something about Konogala, about the incident, an incident that took place over the few days ago. That Konogala was seen in a video ignoring a black, mascot and attending to the white mascot. It became a news that Conor is a racist. I think I addressed that issue in my previous episode. If you have not watched it, kindly go back and watch that. And hey, if you are new here, kindly like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Make this channel your own by clicking on the notification bell, so that in case of any exclusives, any news updates on football, you'll be first to be notified. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. And let me hear from you in the comment section, dear friend. Thank you so much for doing so. Now, Nisa Kinzala had this to say about Conor Gallagher. He said, I have met Gallagher numerous times, and it is clear he is a good person. He saw his former teammate, George Cullen, and left a kid hanging. George Cullen is a Burnley player, right by him, opposite him. And the white mascot was behind. The black mascot was right by the side. I'm describing the incident so that you know why people say Conor Gallagher is a racist. The black mascot was right by his side. The white mascot was at the back. Conor Gallagher turned after the black mascot, went towards the white mascot, played with the white mascot. The black mascot he did everything, tried to, you know, to play with Conor. Conor ignored him and turned towards his former teammate. According to what Nisa Kinzala is saying, he saw his former teammate at the left, and Josh Cullen, and left a kid hanging. He embraces him afterwards, after having his attention briefly taken away. According to the next video we saw, Gallagher finally had the black mascot and the black guy, the white one and the black guy together walking on the pitch. Now, it makes a mockery of a serious societal problem to hijack this and label him a racist. This is according to Nisa Kinzala. This is not my opinion. Conor Gallagher clearly made a mistake, but dear friend, that does not make him a racist. Like you can see the picture right there. You can see the picture right there, holding the white mascot and the black guy finally onto the pitch. All right? Okay. Now, let's get back to what the coach had to say. Yes. Pochettino on our injury situation. He said Chalobah and Malo Gusto were training with us, and ready to be in the squad. Chile, better than Chiwell, no. We didn't see him from Friday because the doctor and medical staff had to remove a lot of fluid from his knee. That we arrived from the national team. From his knee that arrived from the national team, and on Saturday he got ill. He got ill, according to Pochettino. All right. Now Pochettino says he doesn't know if Nkuku will play again this season. He's not sure if Christopher Nkuku will play again for us this season. We heard it about Romeo Lavia. That has been confirmed that Romeo will not play again this season. Now our coach is saying he's not sure. He doesn't know where Romeo Lavia will come back again this season or not. He said at the moment he is not training with us. We were given 3 to 4 weeks for his recovery. Now we are in the 6th week. And the coach is saying that, does it mean even our medical doctor, they don't know what they are doing? What is the problem? They cannot even give a date of a returning date. He said no setback. He's recovering and it is taking longer than we expected. We hope he can be involved again as soon as possible. That is Pochettino, dear friend. That is Pochettino for you. All right. Then, before I go to the things that our opponent's coach had to say regarding Chelsea and Mason Mount, Pochettino again, he said in too many aspects, if we want to win and match expectations in Chelsea, we need to behave differently. This is why I said for once Pochettino spoke well to the hearing of fans. What we want him to say, what we expect him to say. He said, in too many aspects, if we want to win and match expectations of the people in Chelsea, we need to behave differently. Meaning they did not behave well during the Burnley game. They let the club down, they let the fans down, they let everybody that loves Chelsea down. He said, we need to run. We are in Chelsea. This is the message Pochettino was supposed to be delivering to the players from the onset. From the onset, not now. Now we are 12 on the league table before you are delivering this message. We have 2 games in hand though. But if we had won the game against Burnley, with the 2 games we have in hand, we would have been up, we have upper hand. We need to run. We are in Chelsea. This is where I said for once Pochettino spoke what Chelsea fans want to hear. If you watch the Burnley game, you agree. If the players don't, we need to be worried. How worried are you, Pochettino? You need to solve this issue before tonight's game. Dear friend, my time is about quickly before I let you go. Eric Ten Hag spoke regarding Mason Mount. We sold him to Manchester United. I remember last season there were news about contract You know, like how Conor Gallagher issue is going. That is how it went. It lingered on until we finally sold him to Manchester United. Now, Eric Ten Hag, Manchester United coach, has said this. He said, I don't think Chelsea wanted to sell him. They wanted to keep him and offered him a new contract many times. But he wanted to make this step. So he wanted to tell us that it is Mason Mount that opted to leave Chelsea. But Chelsea really wanted him to stay. Which, what we heard was that Mason Mount wanted to stay. It is the club that refused to offer him the contract or what he wanted or what he deserved. To renew the contract, it is a club that is not giving him what Mason Mount wanted. That the player actually wants to stay. We heard it also from John Terry. Now, Eric Ten Hag is telling us the other side of it. That the club wanted to keep him, but it is the player that wants to go. Well, Mason Mount is disappointed by the characterization that he left Stamford Bridge for financial reasons. When, according to multiple sources, the decision was made way above his head. Sources say Chelsea saw him as much needed cash injection. Dear friends, let me leave it there. We wait to see Mason Mount tonight in the game. I'll see you later tonight with my team lineup and prediction. Dear friend, don't go anywhere. Hang around with this channel. This is your favorite channel, Chelsea Football Club, and many other news items. I'll see you when you see me, dear friend. Shalom and peace.